Man, you can put ninjas in anything and it makes it better. Stuck in a tedious business meeting? Just hire a ninja to throw in some smoke bombs and kidnap whoever's boring you to death with their PowerPoint presentation. Or maybe your daily breakfast of cornflakes and coffee is getting stale. Well, cornflakes with ninjas are way awesomer. Or maybe you're just stuck in an arcade game that's hard to control and painfully challenging. And that's where we find ourselves in Legend of Kage, released to arcades in Japan in 1985 by Taito. And this is a game that would be far less awesome than it is without the spirit of the ninja. So you control Kage, and you have to save a kidnapped princess, as seen in the few seconds of plot exposition just after you insert your coin. You have a Kodachi short sword and unlimited shuriken to dispatch the countless ninjas and fire-breathing monks in your path. Thanks to your own ninja training, you can run like the wind and jump through the trees with ease, and the occasional scroll you find puts you in a meditative state that ensues a thunderstorm of death. So the gameplay is fast and pretty challenging. You die in one hit, and you have to traverse a handful of levels to save the princess twice in order to complete the game. There's a steady stream of enemies coming at you with erratic patterns and sometimes brutally unforgiving accuracy with their attacks. So you'll often just be constantly spamming your ninja stars in the hopes of taking them out the instant they appear on the screen. So yeah, life can be pretty unfair in the arcades. Before its time, Legend of Kage was a pretty good accomplishment for Taito as far as providing a satisfying, albeit exaggerated glimpse into the life of a ninja. You'll have a lot of fun climbing trees and assassinating your foes, sneaking around in the castle moat using a stick of bamboo to breathe, or my personal favorite, deflecting an enemy's throwing star with your Kodachi blade. But the fun only lasts for a short number of levels until it repeats itself, just with a different seasonal background. And for some players, your fun might be cut even shorter if you can't come to terms with its controls. Once you're in flight, you can't really change direction, and sometimes you move a bit too fast for your own good, and you'll end up with a big fat throwing star in your face. Legend of Kage was also ported to various home computers like the Commodore 64 and the MSX, and also eventually for the NES, the version that I'm actually much more familiar with. That version's pretty faithful to this original. It's a little bit easier, thanks to some added power-ups though. And if you like this, you should also check out another NES game, Demon Sword, also by Taito, which has pretty similar gameplay. It's not a direct sequel, but a good follow-up with a bit more depth. And speaking of direct sequel, there actually was a pretty good one made for this game, and was released on the Nintendo DS in 2008. That one's worth checking out as well. But if you're looking to play this original version of Legend of Kage, it's included with Taito Legends 2, available on the PS2, Xbox, or PC. So for a quick fix of ninjutsu action, Legend of Kage is certainly a classic to consider, but without much depth to it, it tends to vanish from your memory in a haze of smoke.